oye imprayeso MP ope wona omunso a fight ama NPP party na papenso eka ho bojuma pa Honorable Davis Ansa Opoku dodo na afa no OPK imprayeso MP na person na ntwetwe nkomo because of enyoma bi asi wo NPP mu na de tiene se ye maame Adwoa Sarfo asase kasa ya bibiri o kire de ma party lusu ye enkonkonsan fo etwafa no ho kan sembasa basa o shase kasa no yura JFK de nkrata babontin se eye NPP for no mo bia kan sem ni bibiri wo SA enframam sa asa yi si tuma wo abontin dodo ha adwen na ho nsem ne baaye no ade abufo bibiri aba na eno yakata basakata I still cannot confirm because me share JFK ne wo ho a me share den hu krata second krata na e kire se ya punish Adwoa Sarfo but baaye no Honorable Davis Ansa Opoku OPK Imprayeso MP ranking member Public Accounts Committee of Parliament ono nso edna no atum even say 3 months ni na MPP Ghana for say yempem because maswodi
no can say my sir
but what say
o can say my ya
sem nyan kan wie kura me nyan wi ma sha se na se me kan ya na ni nyina ne se mowe ye no nso no nkofo ma nkofo kasa hye ase yewra wawunia yuginantwi hye ase edi bitu mu a ye wo ho anaba ko di bi atum wesi we ne ma we ye na Ashanti region omunso akofo mu di aba na ye twen makokoi say current one eye wawunia ba Adwoa Sarfo ene ensema aba ne de okeka ene a lot of revelations JFK atruchu bibi me pese me busa from that time I be pim neno still na no munti mo ho asesem awe entina mugusu e kasa sa na se de akui who as a member of parliament who is saying
this is azingatv.
Well Sabio I must say success has so many friends. We don't go about finding fault, but of course that period now wants a voice to get, and so it's understandable. And you see, in a democratic nation, giving people an opportunity to air their views, is so critical in sustaining the stability of any group. Na odi amount for kasa boasho momwa the next moment obehunu na kudita esit, and that is the essence of radio stations in Ghana. And apamo be radio na obi afre na MP and I'm DC and I say the same. You give the person an opportunity to express himself, so the radio serves as a valve where the person goes obekane and agene sema hano obekane na eri akire sebeya amanfo behu ne ya okawia obona ne pana ye free. And so that is the essence of giving people an opportunity to express themselves. But of course, we need to do it in a very contained manner, and in the wisdom of the party. Power Professor Michael Kwe committee say on kono ye hwehwemu na amfambe to amount for him as to reasons why the party lost the 2024 general election. But for there are people also speaking. In fact, in Ashanti region, the whole region set up a whole committee to investigate why we lost. And leadership of the Ashanti region in Parliament, in Ashanti NPP in Ashanti region, they are members of the National Council. Woman I got to take decisions here, my Professor Michael Kwe. And yen fifio. Woman we and also be on fifio moon and report number to Ghana. Obey Kawansam. And so if even those who have flouted the very rules are more establishing are not being punished, why would you punish somebody who is also speaking from a personal point of view?
In I
think, sir, we are not being fair to Sarfo. And I pray the party decision and I say the party directive is wrong. Other than that, I'm not saying Inja will be an Canadian. Now will be an China or near my ecosystem. And yet it is wrong. And yes, I need to cool. Everybody must do things in an orderly manner. But here, if you are pushing people, punish everybody. If you want to act off or no. Don't be selective. Don't go and select Vika Bredin and say, Remudia, Semion Bonidia, Asemian to meet, I'll punish them. If you do that, it shows weak leadership. So if you punish everybody. Don't punish just one person. And say because of glass of one, they didn't get the you can take a decision again. It should be.
Interesting. And I'm telling you, wow, social media na also the one who atum na one no the atum ni na and then for the sake of me listeners no main kind SS kakra na fi me musa say bia wa na tro ya or say Adwoa Sarfo is speaking in the implement but they are making kan bibia yesu say free NPP ho tim pese me reading na me busa say on tro ya na I say in the 8th parliament no MP endured more criticism than you. That is Adwoa Sarfo. Many of us, myself included, judge you harshly. We blame you for actions and inactions that we believe are dire consequences for our party. But today, with reflection, I say we are sorry. We were sorry. I went on radio and attacked you, not knowing the full weight of what you were going through as a mother and as a person. Many who later came to understand your story regret how we treated you. To our party leadership, I say this: let us be sensitive. Many have spoken freely within the party without being summoned. So why should Adwoa's voice be treated differently? Leadership must not see this as an opportunity for punishment, but as a call for engagement. Instead of coercion, we must seek understanding. Instead of alienation, we must draw closer. So does not trust the Prof. She does not trust Prof. Okwe's committee for obvious reasons, and that concern must be respected. If we are a family, we must provide an avenue for her to air her concern, not push her into the corner. This is a moment for reflection, not retribution. Let's handle this with the care, wisdom, and unity our party dearly needs. Let's be better. Let's do better. The tough thing in our tie, dear Kenkaya, now, say, Adwoa Sarfo, dear no. First of all, on no cry, no cajon. MP such as Omudi Gu Adwoa Sarfo so ekike bi na but the chere no otena se hu se enioma okom no obepa achew eka se awanye ne ye na se se hu se o sha se ka se leader se umia na no na se be punish no o se enioma bi wo ho a enhyedan koye ono bo mpacho sa de if you chen ana if you chen ana wo pa chere sen
oh if you chen na sabio minia onze me no December bechira magre na etoda magren chere no nini na ene right asemi by radio station for be frame ma me chere magre on Adwoa Sarfo honsensem at a point crown I described as a tremote and a sa na on hindsight I have come to respect decisions Adwoa Sarfo take here. I mean, any decision another party need there. Certainly not there because we share the way I know parliament no year hang. We share the way na here obia to be on board to go through that turmoil. No, you needed every member to be present, and people sacrifice. I know MPs are 3 days they have to be brought down to come and vote on decisions. But at the point where Baswa Minka Bushafo out and Pay Baba take a decision. Baswa, myself and Honorable Brian Champon had to drive to his house to find out his whereabouts. Honorable Sena Wepra Amaedinakoto Lekma Hospital. We made arrangements for him to be moved to some hospitals in Accra Central. So those are the sacrifices that people have made in that parliament. I mean, sometimes we have to go beyond the honorable to do things just to save the party. That time, say okay, obi actually no longer cry, and my kayak. Of course, your ma na say obaya na oba critical condition. Then also responded to Omba. I think we all must be considerate and compassionate in that instances, and accept the fact that we're harsh on our sister, and it's important that we allow our space to get grievances. Of course, some of the things now are all canon, and I pay my friend, I want to tell her to tone down on the radio interviews, but that does not mean that you're all it's not within your right to go it. Even if we are a party and we have rules, people should not break the rules. Those who set up committees to investigate our laws in Ashanti, when we have a committee that is working, when the party has issued a statement saying nobody should go and conduct any research, and they go and conduct their research, people are not punished. How much more Obia? As a minister, government and NPP. But it was born out of NPP. The government of Akufo-Addo is not the same as the NPP entity. I just have to can somewhere I see during Akufo-Addo government school feed in any amount. These are state matters. And if they are criminal in nature, it has to be investigated. It does not mean that we should gag her and we should not allow her to speak her mind. That is wrong. It's a wrong practice. It is undemocratic, and we need to embrace everybody and accept the fact that you are approaching a person. Don't just give up the person and say it's a corporation because we are class of things.
Dear party, because Yamso dear say be a dear swat to Fonkakra. The Adwoa Sarfo only party for ni bi omubu for amu executive na omususu say party no ye nkrofo say baby aduri ankeka bia nkyere mpanyufo na wanhwe amode sa na asemo ansua de because mumu NPP fo yi mayam ho akrachefo ye kahwea mu ntie first of all mo wo mu nyina mo wo aban mu ye ka mo say de besi bia nsi mo mfa mo sa na mo ka kire sa mo ni in fact Nana Akufo-Addo kra de nkofo dodo na ase ne ho ahi kra no de tuti abawumia mo amunim se problem na ewo na muntimi nka na obi kanso a ase obi anim but mo mpeso obeka nje se hwan na nka say ebe den me wan so party
nana obi e kasa but obi e kasa but kasa na e kasa no party na tia ko bi se ya mfa ne nsam ko dan abadwako no o kasa o radio so no nche kasa ananse one kasa o radio so no nche se one kasa me a committee came to my constituency led by Kosabet Nyaminya, former Binduru MP, and one other person omba me ho omba me name constituency for obia kire na gbene the MP ya officer anyi the MCA officer anyi the sumesi ya officer anyi o nyina obia kire na gbene na enu ncheze ya nkasa ayo ya kasa, and I'm sure say to be contained in the report sort as here. Speaking on radio will not add up to the report or almost prepared. So that's my caution to party members. So we all must be circumspect in our approach. We don't need to come on radio and be seen to be heard. If you want to be heard, there's a committee that has been established. But that said, Adwoa Sarfo and Professor Michael Kwe and Dominic Abenyahu and of course, she may be hurt, and that's why she's speaking like the way she is doing. So, and Banisa, I mean, for every rule, there may be exceptions. You approach her, Adwoa, Ebiana, Papa, you person with cleaning and Untina, or because I know that the committee earlier this week met with former members of parliament. It's almost woman knows what led to her defeat and signing money. So, if she feels that she cannot appear before the committee, I think we have a responsibility to find out from her what their concerns are and how the report can be captured in a greater moving forward approach of the party. Mind you, sir, Professor Mankoko report no via it will be subject to the National Council for the National Council to accept. And the white paper
honorable respectfully, see, this is where the Dodo Munya problem.
Yeah.
Modi aden be kwa kwhye nkrata mu afi wono motoma mu no mpese omutie de ekoso no na akwa say oh e won nkrata mu na yesua ba nipa na e wa abonten no wo motoma mu ne say at least ye pese ye te say obi ka bibi enyoma na ye ntimi ka obi ka na mo yie na mo de kwhye buku mu a ye mu send betimi akenkan
nana you gotten it wrong nipa na eto abama e na omo wan some person omo kana and anything ya committee call rounds na omo ni committee members akasa na committee ni sense mo omo call rounds na eye amanfo ehia asem.
Please subscribe, comment and share for more content.
Committee no 80 into committee no eye on ejuma wie na omo the recommendations ba bontia. The recommendations will be that of what the people want the party to do. And so it may lead to reforms in the party. Maybe a delegate system, because that is what the Ghanaian people are asking for. You don't need to see the report. What you need to do is to implement what the people said to you. So, unless Nana, you want the report to come and sit on the radio.
No,
because
I marry because marry because the honest truth say in terms of the sample size, ebia NPP phone in ebia mbata kwa kosia delegates ne other key party officials
it's an appreciation. It's how the Ghanaian people think. I mean, they will tell you say everywhere they have gone to. The messages that came from Imprice were the same in Inshiaiso. The messages that came from Inshiaiso were the same in Benduri. The messages from Benduri were the same in Odododo. People are speaking one language. And once we get to understand that language, we change our dancing style to meet their tune. That is the essence of forming a political party. You form party to serve the people. And so if the people tell you, say any, you have no right, you have no other to decide than to listen to what the people are saying.
Okay, Mamimbusa Wankasa.
Thank you so much for watching. Kindly don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe till we meet in the next one. I love you and it's bye for now.